knew that I was fighting this battle. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
this will help out a little bit. And that way, I'll just plug everything in. But it's a work in progress. You know?
It goes.
Definitely a work in progress. So it's a lot to take into consideration. Oh, wait, I got this thing. This stuff. Oh, man. I'm gonna work for it. Definitely need to plug in. So it'll be all right.
Oh,
Well, I figured I
how
would
we gonna
use
go
the
now?
limit that is available. Even the transfer, the lady looked out for me, and yeah, basically that's it. Let me see if I have it saved on my things. Yeah, I don't have any messages here, not yet. I mean, if I don't have anything in the next hour, I'm not getting myself. But, just it puts a lot into perspective. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you for the time. Goodbye. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sunrail. Please have your SUN card ready for inspection. Bienvenido a Sunrail. Por favor, tenga su SUN card lista para la inspección.
This is fast. Slow today.
Yeah. It's I don't know how to put it. I guess I'm gonna see what it does and how it does it. You know? That's probably the best way that I could put it.
Please report any safety and security issues promptly to your Sunrail conductor, security personnel, or ambassador. Por favor, informe cuestiones de seguridad de
It's a lot of
inmediato
stuff to do.
a su conductor, personal de seguridad
I'm gonna
o el
see
embajador de Sunrail.
if I can find if I can find the new, I don't know if it's a link. I guess it's a hyperlink.
Oh, I got this thing number on this side. We got that fence over it.
Mm, yeah, it's not showing. Oh, maybe it is. Look.
Got the screen over this side.
Yeah, now I could just forward everything else.
There goes my cocky lucky glove going this way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
That's over.
I can forward it from here. Mm,
Not too much.
I'm trying to see how I can
Right
do this here.
back the wrong way.
Yeah, it's just, it's a lot to consider. It's a lot to take into consideration. At least have one moment like that, like back to
Yeah.
back to back to back to back.
Thank you, hot dog. There you go.
The next stop is the Winter Park Station and the Winter Park Amtrak Station. Exit here for Park Avenue area
So,
shopping,
I have a lot
dining,
to
Rollins College,
consider. I have a
museums,
lot
and
to
tours.
format.
Remember to tap off with your sun card. And please, watch your step.
I
La
have a
siguiente
lot to
parada
process.
es Winter Park Station.
Ah,
Winter
nice
Park
drive.
Bus Station.
Nice
Bájese
area.
aquí para ir de compras a la zona de Park Avenue. Restaurantes, Rollins College, y museos.
Packing up and going towards south.
I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just kind of going through the
I
moment.
didn't like that. It's starting to, it's not Saturday yet.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's like, oh.
I'm trying to think.
This is the Winter Park Station. Esta parada es Winter Park Station.
Not this side.
No, actually,
This
I'll
is
be
the
good. That's
Winter
taken
Park
care of.
Station.
I don't have to worry about
Esta parada es Winter Park Station.
Thank you for supporting us Special Olympics. Thank you for supporting us Special Olympics. Yes. Yeah, we did that to 5K, baby.
Nice. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm going again tomorrow.
All right. Awesome.
This time, it's a smaller kind.
Okay.
121.
Nice.
That's good.
You got this.
You know,
See you later. Take care.
Yeah, it's definitely been a challenge. It definitely has been a challenge.
Welcome to Sunrail. Please have your sun cards ready for inspection. Bienvenido a Sunrail. Por favor, tenga su sun card lista para la inspección.
See it better from there.
Welcome to Sunrail. In event of an emergency, please exit through the side entrance doors, or if blocked, through the windows marked emergency on each level. The car is also equipped with a first aid kit and a defibrillator. Should you need emergency assistance, please contact the onboard crew in person. Remember, if you see something, say something. Bienvenido a Sunrail. En caso de emergencia, por favor salga a través de las puertas de entrada o por las ventanas que tengan el letrero que dice Emergency en cada nivel. Este tren también está equipado con botiquín de primeros auxilios y un desfibrilador si requiere ayuda de emergencia. Haga el favor de avisarle a un miembro de la tripulación que está a bordo y recuerde, si ve algo, diga algo. Ride right and please be courteous to others. Keep your feet off seats. Keep mobile devices and conversations low. Refrain from eating and make room for others by holding on to your belongings. Thank you for riding Sunrail. Viaje bien y por favor sea cortés con los demás. Mantenga sus pies en el piso, no encima de los asientos. Mantenga el volumen bajo durante el uso de dispositivos móviles y durante la conversación. Absténgase de comer y deje espacio para los demás, sosteniendo sus pertenencias. Gracias por usar Sunrail. Please report any safety and
You should
security
try to
issues
see what the
promptly to
limit
your
is going to be.
fellow conductor, security personnel, or ambassador. Por favor, informe cuestiones de seguridad de inmediato a su conductor, personal de seguridad o el embajador de sangre.
Mm, well, I guess everything depends. It's opportunity. You know, God gives me an opportunity. Basically, like a restructure. That would be a good way to put it. Mm, put in like best force, in the body, like changing, day-to-day activities, just doing them differently, so I'm not forcing myself. Probably doing more research to do more concerts. As a matter of fact, right there at the park, they put like some bouncies for the
The
kids.
next stop is the
I thought
maintenance
about that
station.
before,
As you
but I
exit
don't
the
know if I
train,
would need a
remember
permit
to
to do it
tap
for
off
like
your
for
sunblock.
charity or
And
something like that.
please,
I'm gonna
watch
do
your
some
step.
research on it. But
La
that would be pretty
siguiente
cool.
parada es
You
Maintenance
know?
Station.
I mean, I
Al
don't know
salir
because the
del
thing is they
tren,
do take up a lot of
recuerde de
space.
tocar con sus
I saw
detalles
so
y
many
por
places
favor,
where not
tenga
only
cuidado
the
al
concert,
bajar
but
del
the
tren.
concerts are gonna be amazing. And the prices have for the equipment, everything has held. Yo. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think about if I just get a power source so I don't have to have like the wireless ones? Because the ones that are wired, those are like I think 650 watts. That's like three of them. Yeah, imagine I have like
This is the maintenance
I don't know. What do you
station.
think? Like four
Esta
of those?
parada es Maintenance
That's a
Station.
concert right there. I mean, not a big one, but like for where I'm gonna be performing, that's perfect. Now, I don't know what the power consumption is because I can't have like a compressor or something like that.
This
I would
is
need
the
something
maintenance
that I can
station.
charge.
Esta parada es
Basically.
Maintenance Station.
Well, I'm thinking even two because then it's like each one of those is a big one, so it's like three of the smaller ones. well, even though the small ones, they're not small, but you get what I'm saying? It's like the power output is different. So one for my vocals is like those the 180s are good for those, but the ones that are 300 plus, I think two of those would be. I think two should be enough. I mean, maybe more. I don't know. Maybe if I want to add more surround sound, then maybe I could add two more and just put them in a different direction. Because at every concert, I also test like the acoustic dynamic for every performance, so it sounds proper. You know? But I'm gonna look into like what's the power output of the mics. What is it gonna need? Do I need to use a mixer, or can I run the line direct from the computer? I don't know. I think I need to find out. Like I need to ask other DJs how is it that they do it portable. Because you know what I'm thinking for YouTube. If we run a one-way line to the mixer, then we could route it to the computer, and maybe with the editing software we can make the sound quality better because it will sound as the output, not as the final coming from the monitor. So I don't know. That's an idea. I'm gonna do some research on it. But just even doing that research right there is you know is a huge part of it. You know, it's definitely a huge part of it. And I think that's gonna be the breakthrough because I've basically built something that you could probably franchise. That's gonna be crazy, right? Yeah. So maybe I'll have the franchisees. They all got to wear the Power Ranger, the Green Ranger suit. That way people will know, like, okay, it's part of the same company. You know what I mean?
Welcome to Sunrail. Please have your Sun card ready for
But
inspection. Bienvenido
yeah,
a
like
Sunrail.
the
Por
rest
favor,
is just
tenga su
spraying
Sun card lista para la
and leaving
inspección.
everything in God's hands. That's all I could do at the end of the day. I don't want to force anything. I want everything to be organic. Quality of life is so important right now. And let me tell you, earlier today, for like a good 2 hours, it was like perfect weather, perfect breeze, the food, the kids, the families. Very nice.
Please report any safety and security issues
Well, the
promptly to
thing
your
is, there's
Sunrail
actually a
conductor,
school
security
overseas
personnel,
that
or
teaches that
ambassador.
kind of music.
Por
So I
favor,
definitely
informe
want to
cuestiones
give
de
them a huge
seguridad de
concert.
inmediato a su
But
conductor,
for the
personal de
equipment,
seguridad o
I'm
el
so
embajador
happy
de Sunrail.
that the Neo came out at that price because it's something I can afford and I could donate like 12 at a time. The bigger the performance, then I could probably donate more. But I know that for like the church families, that's gonna be crazy. So maybe like 24 for one church, because you also have to think about the people that actually work at the church. They probably need a few computers too. So maybe we could give like four computers to them. I have 20 left over. We could probably give away like maybe 12 to the students and then eight to the parents of, out of the 12 that we give away, some are going to get two computers instead of one. Or what we could do? We could give away the ones that are less expensive, just reprogram them. But I'm talking about these are this is like MacBook level performance. I'm gonna see. My boy Marcus did a review on it. I actually put it as part of the marketing campaign, and I was thinking
The
about
next
that.
stop
Like
is the
maybe
Altamont
I
Street
can get more
Station.
specs
As you
because the
exit
thing
the
is I
train,
want to build the
remember
system
to
so
step
hardware
off your
works with the
sun
software,
card.
so the
And
sound quality
please,
is good.
watch your step.
Mhm.
La
That's it.
siguiente
Everything else is
parada
just
es Altamont
keep
Street
praying.
Station. Al
Keep
salir
prayers
del
along the
tren,
entire way.
recuerde tocar con su sun card. Y por
Ah,
favor,
look at
tenga
my baby.
cuidado al bajar
Let's put
del
up another
tren.
video. I need to write to her. She's the best. It's one of my advisors. You have you have no idea how important it is to have that, to have good people around you, God's people around you. Sometimes in a business meeting, you don't get to disclose that. So, like I tell people from day one, yo, I'm a Jewish man of faith. Just, I'm true for Jesus. A little different. being around God's people is important to me. It is everything to me. I don't care about nothing else. Hmm. Yeah.
This is the Altamont Spring Station. Esta
It's
parada
funny
es
when I
Altamont
talk
Spring
to people from
Station.
my culture. When I tell them, yo, I'm the biggest, I got the biggest catalog, and like, yo, you got to meet him. He's a real person.
This is the
So
Altamont
that's
Spring
important too
Station.
because
Esta
if people don't
parada
want that
es
spotlight,
Altamont Spring
like
Station.
my fame is so powerful, I can share it. You know what I mean? People don't understand what that does. That changes your life. You know, I'm a public figure, very private when I'm not performing. You know, this has been my life my whole life. But for people that are new to my life, this is new to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, of course, there's gonna be time for that. But you know, right now I'm under negotiation, so I don't want to deal with that stuff. I don't want to talk about that stuff. I just let Nami, Mr. Josh handle that stuff. When the opportunity comes, you know, Hail Mary to them. Yo, y'all handling it. That's it. I'm gonna focus on what I need to focus on. Yeah. So I'm gonna double check the what you call it. Let me see if this will let me do it. Mhm. Well, the thing is, managing an investment or stock or portfolio, whatever, is one thing. Personal administration during the process is also a huge part, huge part. And you know what? A lot of these barriers, this is where they're stemming from. Because everything is logistics. Everything is logistics, man. Mind you, I'm still learning as I go along. I'm just not afraid to say I'm learning. I'm gonna ask a question. How can I make it better? My
Welcome
thing
to
is, you
Sunrail.
know, wreck it
Please have
route.
your
Can we
sun
fix
card
it?
ready
You know,
for
throughout the building,
inspection.
yes, we can. You know, can we make it better? Can we
Bienvenido
make
a
it
Sunrail.
faster?
Por
Can we
favor, tenga su sun card
make it
lista para
more
la
efficient?
inspección.
You know, all of those things. Oh, matter of fact, I forgot one thing. The thing is, I can't do too many of the marketing campaigns. Oh, here goes my wife. Another thing. Another posting. I'd rather be right because now she's going to be fighting.
Please report any safety and security issues promptly to your Sunrail conductor, security personnel, or ambassador. Por favor, informe cuestiones de
You know what's
seguridad de
crazy?
inmediato a su conductor,
Um,
personal de seguridad
I met
o el
somebody
embajador
else,
de Sunrail.
and you could tell she's a fan of my wife because she copies even her fashion. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel bad, yeah. Like, you know, my wife's under pressure too. But it's part of the process. I see my. I see my thing. Um, well, the thing is, it's like it's just, I guess, part of the competition. Man. I don't. There's a lot of things that I try to reserve because this is not easy. With time, you know, people will get to see more of the day to day. But it's like I think I've done a very well job of just like breaking things down. And you know what it is? It's about living in truth and reality, not the perception of what it should
The
be,
next stop
whatever.
is the
Because
Longwood
you know what I
Station.
realized in this
Exit here
country,
for
there's a lot of
historic
like
downtown
slots,
Longwood and
and
Ryder
you
Park.
have to fit a certain
Remember to
mold,
tap off with
or
your sun
you
card.
stand out.
Please watch
So
your
for
step.
me, even
La
organic
siguiente parada es
marketing,
Longwood Station.
some people are
Bájese
not,
aquí para
they're
historic
not from that
downtown
area,
Longwood y Ryder
so
Park.
they don't understand.
Recuerde tocar con su sun
You can
card.
have an
Y
artist
por
going out of
favor,
the trunk now,
tenga
but I've been
cuidado
doing
al
that
bajar
since the
del
80s.
tren.
That's not nothing new to me. I'm actually very talented at that. But you also have to be careful because people will give you a citation, etc. You know, just because. Yeah, it's a lot to take into consideration, especially right now you have the wave of people just everybody wants to be part of everything, especially when you know my business partner. That's when people really go crazy. And I be like, oh, chill out, slow down. It's not that serious. But I'm just learning along, going, through that process.
This is the Longwood Station. Esta parada es
So
Longwood
of course you
Station.
have offers, right? You have people. Everybody wants to be part of the project, but you can't help it but to ask yourself, like, yo, I don't know if this is what I thought it would be.
This is the
And
Longwood
especially
Station.
once
Esta
you do
parada
explain it
es
to people,
Longwood Station.
they automatically want to become part of the project, and they don't mind just being close to the project. They just want to say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that they've had any involvement with it. So I don't know if I'm describing it right, but I'm trying my best to. No, you know, it's like, how can I explain it? It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Um,
Welcome to Sunrail. Please have your sun card ready for inspection. Bienvenido a Sunrail. Por favor, tenga su sun card lista
oh,
para
look,
inspección.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, wait, let me go back. Oh, man, I'm going to leave him a message right now. I'm going to send him a message. Hold up. Yeah, I'm going to write to him right now.
Please report any safety and security issues promptly to your Sunrail
Yeah,
conductor,
I'm going to send him
security
a thing right
personnel,
now.
or
It'll be
ambassador.
in that thing.
Por favor, informe cuestiones de seguridad de inmediato a su conductor, personal de seguridad o el embajador de Sunrail.
Okay. Yeah, this is tight. This is definitely tight. So you see, it's like it's crazy because I just like I have reached out and I told my team like, yo, this is what I'm doing, and it just worked out. See, you never know, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot to process. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna chime you right back in. Let me take this other call. Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah, I just wrote it. Yeah, instead because that way I don't have to worry about it too much. But other than that, again, it's just putting everything into perspective because I already know that unless I turn up the boost, you know what I'm saying, the car's not gonna go any faster. And that's just the reality. And it's funny because my other business partner was telling me, like, all right, people want to get into the GTR game, right? But you got to understand, if you want 2,000 plus horsepower, you're going to be spending about $500,000. If you want to get into the 1500s, yeah, you're going to be 300 grand. And most people don't understand that that doesn't include the price of the car. But that's why we got the records, because we make the investment. You go through that learning curve. You build motor, you build transmission, you see where you can fix, how you can do it better. You know, you know that I had completely forgotten about that because I haven't been in that business for so long that if I thought about it now, like let's say if I started that business today, I would have to go through that learning curve. And yo, that was the last thing on my mind. I was like, damn, it's very expensive. Put it this way, the dyno was like 100 something thousand. Then to ship it overseas and all that, come on, that's a lot of commitment. Whereas probably I would want to do a different kind of business, but it just puts a lot of things to perspective. If
The
anything,
next stop is the
you
Lake
know what it
Mary
does? It
station.
builds character
Exit
because you
here
want to
for
look at
downtown
things.
Lake Mary shops and restaurants.
It's a lot of power
Remember to
stuff.
tap off with your sun card. And please, watch your step. La siguiente parada es Lake Mary Station. Bájese aquí para negocios y restaurantes en downtown Lake Mary. Recuerde tocar con su sun card y por favor tenga
That's the
cuidado
thing,
al
and then
bajar
like
del tren.
I don't want to incorporate or integrate certain things for the simple fact that it's out of sequence, it's out of timing. It's just like if the engine is off timing by a bit, it's gonna hit something. Something's gonna get damaged. That's exactly how I perceive um, everything. Timing is very, very important because you want it to be right. Like look at this dock right here. I could do a whole concert right here for the public. And just invite like all the local people that could bring their boats and stuff like that. That looks very nice. This thing fell right here. That's what I'm saying. Like, but to do a concert in a place like this, you have to supply your own power because if you do the portable, it's gonna be limited. But if you do the ones that are regular plugins, those are super powerful. Like I told you, look, the venue that I went to for that performance on Friday, well, actually, if you think about it, it's
This
gonna
is
be
the Lake Mary
the
Station.
sound
Esta parada
is
es Lake Mary
phenomenal.
Station.
And remember, I'm hearing the sound, hearing music from other artists. Other artists don't perform their masters because they're the only.
This is the Lake Mary
We
Station.
perform our
Esta
masters because we run our
parada es
masters.
Lake Mary
So
Station.
the sound difference is night and day. Put it this way, those records sound like pancakes compared to my songs. Yo, super duper nice, super duper nice. Super duper nice. Let me see. Mm,
Welcome to Sunrail. Please have your sun card ready for inspection. Bienvenido a Sunrail. Por favor, tenga su sun card lista para la inspección.
no,
Welcome
that's
to
the machine.
Sunrail.
That's the
In
machine.
event of an emergency, please exit through the side entrance doors, or if blocked, through the windows marked emergency on each level.
Well, that's
The
the thing. I
car
need
is
to
also
restructure it.
equipped with a first aid kit and a
I need to
defibrillator.
restructure all
Should
the.
you need emergency assistance, please contact the onboard crew in person. Remember, if you see something, say something. Bienvenido a Sunrail. En caso de emergencia, por favor salga a través de las puertas de entrada o por las ventanas que tengan el letrero que dice Emergency en cada nivel. Este tren también está equipado con botiquín de primeros auxilios y un desfibrilador. Si requiere ayuda de emergencia, haga el favor de avisarle a un miembro de la tripulación que está a punto y
Yeah, and you know
si ve algo,
what's the thing
diga
like?
algo.
in the forum, I said, "Yo, we're the time travelers, right?" And it's like whenever we can connect and get together, we make magic happen. It's just that we can't do that all the time.
Ride right,
You
and
know?
please be courteous
Even
to
the
others.
the
Keep your
uh,
feet on
Latinos in
seats. Keep
technology, I
mobilizing
got to
when
get back up with
conversations
them
flow.
because
Refrain from eating
if I'm not
and make room for
mistaken,
others
there
by
should be an
holding on to
event
your
coming up
belongings. Thank you for riding
maybe this
Sunrail.
weekend or next week.
Viaje
I
bien
have to
y
double
por
check if
favor
it's every
sea
2 weeks.
cortés con los demás.
We'll see
Mantenga
what's
sus
going
pies en el piso, no
on.
encima de los
Yeah, because
asientos.
those events, I'm
Mantenga
telling
el
you, those
tono del
events are all
carro
opportunities.
durante el uso de
But like I
dispositivos
told you, I can't
móviles
do
y
everything by
durante la
myself. You know what I'm saying?
conversación.
Like I got to get a
Absténgase
whole
de
structure
comer y
going
deje
and
espacio
then
para
work
los
the
demás,
system once everything is in
sosteniendo sus
place.
pertenencias. Gracias por usar Sunrail.
So I try to only do. Oh, matter of fact, I try to only do the marketing campaigns. Okay. Mhm. I just feel like there's an all-out competition. Like the people in the know. And like I
Please
told you,
report
this is going
any
to be part of
safety
the
and
project.
security
So I
issues
try
promptly
to,
to your Sunrail
you
conductor,
know, not
security
let
personnel,
every
or
person
ambassador.
in. You know what I'm saying? So
Por
that they
favor,
don't.
informe cuestiones de seguridad de inmediato a su conductor, personal de seguridad o el embajador de Sunrail.
Mhm. And the thing is, a lot of people are flocking to this platform, but I'm still trying to learn what it really is. Um, yeah, like I'm starting to set like certain boundaries. You know, like even the other artists that I work with, it depends on their reach. There's an investor dinner on the 19th. Well, I still want to think about it a little bit because this is another world. You have to understand. This world is where you have to be super careful because this is the industry world. This is not no regular like the way that people play games in this realm. Oh man, I just rather not deal with that. Me personally. But then it's like you still kind of need to connect with these people, even if you don't want to. You know, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Well, I mean, I don't want to do the campaign, but I still have to manage the campaign. You know, it's like it's part of an artist's day to day. You know?
The next stop is
Yeah,
the
because
Century
this
Station.
is what it
As
comes
you
down to,
exit the
right?
train, remember
I
to
could
tap
create
off
an
with your
entire
SIM card.
platform
And please, watch your
just
step.
addressing these
La
marketing
siguiente
campaigns.
parada es
Like I
Central
can build
Station.
one literally
Al
just for
salir
that.
del tren, recuerde tocar con su SIM card. Y por favor, tenga cuidado al bajar del tren.
Yeah, and then it's like trying to do business, right? It's challenging as it is, but then with these all these new people, it's like, yo, I don't know. I don't know about this right now. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how things develop, but definitely, we'll remain in full prayer and just let God do exactly, let God do what He does best. Yeah, it's just It's probably the best way.
This is the Sanford Station. Esta
Better school
parada
stuff.
es Sanford Station.
School stuff. We'll go from there.